of island nations and not just the Indo-Pacific's largest, most recognizable powers. Why does this matter? Well, this is especially vital because the island states in the Indo-Pacific are on the front lines of our global challenges, often facing those challenges sooner and in a more intense way than larger states around the world. They're contending with rising and acidifying oceans at historic levels at many times the global average, affecting fisheries, affecting other aspects of the blue economy. They face extreme weather events that have done profound economic damage, equivalent to 15% of GDP in some cases. They're custodians of more than 25% of the world's exclusive economic zones, through which 80% of the world's oil flows. As Foreign Minister of the Maldives, Abdullah Shahid, remarked at Carnegie a few months ago, and I was there, the small states are better thought of as big ocean states, sitting at the heart of the global commons. If the world is to successfully navigate the climate crisis, protect the blue economy, manage the ripple effects of geopolitical competition, make the world work better and better for the billions who aspire a place in the global middle class, it must engage with the perspectives of those affected, of our island nations. For all these reasons, I look forward to the discussion we will be having over the next 2 days. And now, it is my pleasure to welcome to the stage my friend, Mr. Atsushi Sunami, president of the Sasakawa Peace Foundation. Just briefly, Mr. Sunami has served as the president of the Sasakawa Peace Foundation since June 2020. His leadership has deepened the organization's focus on many of the issues facing island nations and the global commons through the world's oceans. An expert on technology and innovation policy, Mr. Sunami also serves as executive advisor to the president of the National Graduate Institute for Policy Studies in Japan. Previously, he held research positions at the Ministry of Economy, Trade and Industry, at the University of Sussex, at Tsinghua University, and at Nomura Research Institute. He's a member of the Japanese Foreign Ministry's Advisory Board for the Promotion of Science and Technology Diplomacy and the Education Ministry's Council for Science and Technology. Between 2015 and 2018, he served as a special advisor to the Cabinet Office, where he held the Science, Technology, and Innovation portfolio, and crucially from my perspective, he's a fellow political scientist. Welcome, Mr. Sunami. The stage is yours, and welcome all of you today. Thank you.
Okay, good morning. Thank you for joining us this very busy UN high-level week. Thank you for the kind introduction. I'm Atsushi Sunami, the president of the Sasakawa Peace Foundation, Japan. On behalf of the Sasakawa Peace Foundation, I'd like to say a few words. In recent years, the Indo-Pacific region has become strategically important from geopolitical point of view for many countries, including the United States and Japan. While the region includes 6 island countries in the Indian Ocean and 14 island countries in the Pacific, which are sovereign states, the strategies of the major powers have not always reflected the challenges faced by these island countries. In the light of this, 2 years ago, at the initiative of Ms. Darshana Barua, the fellow of the Carnegie Endowment for International Peace and former visiting fellow to our foundation, the Indo-Pacific Island Dialogue was launched to bring the perspectives and voices of these island countries to the United States, Japan, and other countries of the world through joint efforts by the Carnegie and the Sasakawa Peace Foundation. The dialogue was also aimed at becoming a platform for the Pacific Island countries and the Indian Ocean Island countries to share issues as a region. In its first year, 2021, the dialogue was held as a hybrid, both virtual and in person due to the COVID pandemic. Then the last year, we were able to hold it face-to-face for the first time, and this is the third year it has been held. It has become clear that the security in the island countries is not only about so-called traditional security or defense matters, but also about things that directly affect the lives of people in the island countries, such as climate change, community resilience, marine environment, food and energy economy, IUU fishing, and so on. However, during my own visit to Palau and other island countries, and in conversations with the heads of the state, ambassadors, ministers, national government officials, and general public, I have seen that their challenges are diverse. I also recognize that while the number of developing partners and programs has increased in recent years, these efforts have not always resulted in actual solutions to the real issues. I believe that there are common situations both in the Pacific and in Indian Ocean island countries, and I'm constantly thinking about what we can do to maximize our approach towards such issues in line with the regional initiatives like we see in the Cook Islands proposal for the Pacific Partnership for Prosperity. For example, the government of Japan hosts the Pacific Island Leaders Meeting every 3 years, but more efforts need to be made to link the outcomes of the meeting to responding to the voice of the Pacific Island countries. At the Sasakawa Peace Foundation, the Ocean Policy Research Institute is working to bring challenges on the ground to international policy fora, such as the Our Ocean Conference and UNFCCC COP, in addition to actual on-site activities and efforts in each country. The third edition of the Indo-Pacific Island Dialogue will focus not on the traditional security from major power perspectives, but on the island states' views of current geopolitics, digitalization, seabed mining, and climate action, including the blue economy. So I hope that this dialogue will help you to understand the perspectives of island countries in the Indo-Pacific region and to integrate them into your future policy, research, and practice. Thank you very much.